My name is Himamul Falah. I'm from Dimas, and here I am. I would like to explain about fricative consonant. Fricative are a type of consonant sound and that is produced by blowing air from the mouth through the gaps and formed by tongue, teeth, and lips. And this is the largest consonant in American English because it consists of 9 different sounds. They are number one is f as a few, and then v as in view, and then s as in his, and then z as in his, and then sh as in fashion, and then z as in vision, and then as in thing, and then th as in this, and then as in happy. So why are they called fricative consonant? Because all of these sounds are made by blocking the air moving through into our mouths, which creates an audible friction. And let's move into the difference between F and V. Those two sounds are almost same. It means they're made of exact same way with only one difference. And the difference is just voicing. When we talk about voicing, that means our vocal cords are involved in making a sound and vibrating. And when you're vibrating, you will feel anything in your throat and in your lips. That's mean. So the F or the F is unvoiced, and then the V or V is voiced. And both of them are made by parallelly blocking the air with your lower lip in your upper lip. So that's what's that? Blocking the air with your lips and your upper lip. So like this, and V. So let's move into the example. Number one is save and save. Can you see the difference? Can you hear the difference? Save and save. And then number two is half and have. Half and have. And then number three is leave and leave. Leave and leave. And then the last is prove and prove. So can you see the difference? Is just if you say prove, and you can feel anything in your throat and your lip. But if you sound prove, you will feel the vibrating in your lips and in your throat.
I will continue about the fricatives. Dental fricatives is the tip of the tongue against the teeth creates the fricatives. Voiceless. Th, tha. The example thistle, thing. Next voiced. Th, th. The example this, that, weather, weather. Next, the alveolar fricatives. For the fricatives, the tip of the tongue moves up against the gun line behind your upper teeth. The voiceless s, s. The example su, sip, snack. The voiced z, z. The example zoo, zoo, zip, zip. And the next alveolar Palatal fricatives. Palatal fricatives. These fricatives are made using the tongue and the alveolar ridge at the top of the mouth, farther behind the teeth than the alveolar fricatives. Voiceless. Sh, sh. The example: sure, sure, ship, ship. And for the voiced z, z. The example: azure, azure, azure. Next, glottal fricatives. For the final categories of the fricative, the back of the tongue moves up against the gum line behind your upper teeth. The example: hot, hot, heat, heat. Thank you.
Let's move to the next topic. Affricates. The English affricates, the ch, sound and j sound are two-part consonant sounds. Affricates start as plosive and end as fricative. In the International Phonetic Alphabet, symbols nicely show that ch begins similar to a t and is realized similar to an s sound. The corresponding j begins similar to a d and is released similar to a z sound, usually represented by th in words like check, check, and j in words like jump, jump. Okay, let's practice. Ch, 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 is voiceless, which means we do not use voice box. J, 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 j is voice, which means we do use voice box. You feel your throat vibrating. J, 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 j. You feel vibrating in your throat. J, 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 j. Next, ch, ch, ch. Whereas with ch, you are just letting out air. You will also notice with j, this paper will only move slightly. For example, I use toilet paper. When I spell ch, this paper is moved quite a bit. But when I use to pronounce j, 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 it's too slowly. It means we use voice box. Okay, for when you need to understand clearly, I will explain for clearly. Ch, 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 ch. I put my teeth together and then I open my mouth and let out air. Ch, 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 ch. When I do this, my tongue start cold, cold. And the last is j. J is also like a j, but you can't speak like as usually. J, 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 j. Your tongue j, 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 and you feel free breathing in here. J, 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 J. Okay, I think it's enough. I'm sorry when my group made a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.